Okay, so we're going to go to python.org and see if we can download our Windows version. So go to Downloads in Windows, and we're looking for Python. So we really want the 3.1, which is what goes with the book. So we'll scroll down here till we find the 3.1. And notice that they're slightly out of order. I just saw 2.78 go by and 3.41. So just keep scrolling till you find it. And I'm seeing a few go by here. Must be getting close. I hope I'm getting close. Here we go. 3.14. 3.14 looks good to me. Make sure whether you're installing a 64-bit or any of the others. I'm going to go ahead and just install from here. I've clicked on the Python 3.14 release. It gives me all sorts of good information, documentation, and I'm going to say, you know what, I just want my installer. So the Windows 86/64 MSI installer. Choose whatever fits your operating system. If you're not sure, give IT a call or just check your operating system. And so I'm going to save it. Yes, go ahead, do it. Go to Downloads. If you can't find it this way, if Downloads doesn't show it to you, my Downloads is running. You should be able to go to your folder, your folders. So go to Windows Explorer, find your downloads, and you should see your Windows download. And mine appears to still be downloading and running a security scan on it. Yay, it's happy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and run it from my downloads folder. I want to run it, yes. It's preparing to install, always good. I want to install for all users, yep. I want to install it in this directory, that's fine. Let's see, we could check and see where else to install it. Local disk will work for me. Next. I'm installing all of these things, so I'm going to get the test suite, the utilities, the documentation, some other good jazz here. So we're just going to keep going. Wait patiently while it undoes itself and installs itself. This may take several minutes. If it does take several minutes, I'm going to do video magic and cut that out. Then I'll be back. Okay, so it's beginning to finish. It may have asked you whether or not you can install something from the internet, and that's fine. If you didn't want to install it, you probably didn't want to download it. So once it's installed, that's really nice of them to say thank you to whoever created this. Special thanks to Mark Hammond. So we finish. So now it should be that we have in your start in your Windows, you should have idle, Python GUI. That comes default as part of Python. So now we're in the Python shell. And it looks very similar on the Mac, and I will switch over and have a look at the Mac version in a minute. So right now we're in Python shell, which is kind of an interactive, you can run stuff right here, but it won't save anything. So let's say that we want to print hello. Hey, look, it said hello. It's very nice of it. Print hello should not work. And the difference is I did lowercase p for print on the first one, and it understood that just fine. And I did uppercase P, so capital P, print hello, and it says, hey, 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 I don't know that. Python is a very case-sensitive, snippy language about things like that. You don't put in capitals when it expects lowercase. So if you make variables, name things, whatever you're doing, if you name it lowercase print and call uppercase print, those are two different things, separate things. So this traceback is giving you the most recent call. There's an error on line 1, and we don't understand what print is. So name error, the name print is not defined. So, okay, we won't do it with uppercase. We will do lowercase print hello students, I can't type, students, welcome to MI 499. I guess I'm not going to get a 499. Welcome to MI 499. Note that I'm putting quote marks around it. And it's saying, hey, you just finished those parentheses. That highlighting allows you to know that I'm matching my parentheses, which I need to do, and I've matched my quotes. So everything inside the quotes is a string, and if you read on Canvas, you'll know what strings are. So hello students, welcome to MI 499. I'm hoping we'll have a great time. Hopefully you've installed Python. Our next action with this Python is, the shell's not going to do me any good. I can't save it. Not as a program. It's not going to work quite right. I want to do File, New Window. Don't notice how this is completely different looking. I don't have a prompt right here. Essentially, Python shell is my console where I can just do stuff really quickly. And when I do File and New, I get a nice program like a blank sheet. And so this is where I can write things. Print hello world. Everybody does a hello world. Note that I'm not doing a semicolon. Print, we're going to have fun, end quotes, and parenthesis. And now I save, file, save. This is, where do you want to save this? Well, seeing as how we want to make sure we use root folders, we want to make sure everything is in a folder, and I'm going to be really bad and put everything on the desktop, I'm going to make a new folder on the desktop. Come on. New folder, thank you. New. So right click, new folder, module 1, testing, idle, I-D-L-E. Idle is the environment we're working in. And inside of this, I'm going to save my file, Gurney hello world. Note that I'm not doing any spaces in here. I'm using underscores to make sure that I see a space, but I'm not leaving a space in the file name, and I expect you guys not to leave a space in the file name either. It can cause real trouble when the computer can't find the whole word all linked together. The file extension is .py, so .py, and we'll save that. I should now have a folder on the desktop. I do. Inside is my .world, hello.world. So it says it's a Python file right there. I'm back to my programming environment. I'm in idle. And hey, neat. If I shake it, it all disappears. That's fun. Back here. All right, so I'm back in my programming environment, and I'm going to say run. There's a run menu, run in Python shell. It runs and it says, hello students, welcome to MI 499. Didn't do what I wanted it to do, so I'm going to run module. Do you see the difference? One was I said, hey, bring up the Python shell. I want to check that out. And one is run the module I just wrote, run the program I just wrote. And when I say run the program I just wrote, it says, hey, I restarted my session in this Python shell, and now I've got hello world. We're going to have fun. So that's just what I wanted to have happen. It's exactly what I printed. So we are all good. I can close my Python program. I can quit out of idle. So exit. And this folder, my module testing idle, so module 1 testing idle, this is the folder I would submit. So I would right click and I would say send to a compressed zipped folder. I now have that nice folder with a good zipper on it. And when I go to the internet, oh, some of the news isn't worth watching. PythonInstructure.com. I go to my Husson page and then I can log in and submit my files. So you should be able to log in . So we'll do a little login magic here. We'll go to our class. I'll go to my assignments. So here's homework 0. Now, if I had just finished what homework 0 was, which is complete challenge 3 in the book, I can click on the submit assignment, hunt down that nice compressed folder. So I hit browse. I find the zipped one, make sure you've got the right one. I get my zipped compressed folder, I can open it. I can make a comment, hey, you know, this was fun. I had trouble with not going overboard, whatever your issues were, and then you can submit it. I'm not going to because I don't want to trigger this right now, but that's the general idea. So hopefully this helped. If you're having problems installing IDLE, please let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.